Good morning, squad. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the #1 growing morning sports show for everything sports news in the morning. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. And our lineup today is going to be, I want to come back and touch on the Monday night football games and kind of focus on the dominating teams of the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Specifically, I want to touch on Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen. Who is the leading MVP candidate right now, and is Josh Allen the best player in the NFL? The Philadelphia Eagles, how big of contenders or how real of contenders are they in the NFC? Then let's talk about Aaron Judge hitting his 60th home run. Whoa, this dude is out there smacking everything. Only 5 other baseball players have hit 60 or more home runs in an MLB season. Tip my cap to Aaron Judge. And last but not least, I got to end it off with Roger Federer being done after his doubles match this Friday, and Navarro Bowman, the linebacker, ex-linebacker for my San Francisco 49ers, finally getting nominated to be a Hall of Fame inductee for the 2023 Hall of Fame class. Let's get into it, baby. Now, of course, y'all know we're going to start with the NFL and with football, and I want to start off with the Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen debate right now. For me, I'm going to still lean towards Patrick Mahomes having the edge right now, simply because he has the edge in the playoff series. I think he's 2-0 in the playoffs against them. Josh Allen always gets the regular season win, and Patrick Mahomes always gets the postseason win. Gotta give props to Patrick Mahomes for that. But when I watch Josh Allen, I gotta say that Josh Allen is the best quarterback without multiple accolades in the NFL. He is the best quarterback that doesn't have at least multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowl appearances, or multiple Super Bowl rings. So to me, the only 3 quarterbacks that are better than Josh Allen in the NFL right now that you can definitively say is probably Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't even say Tom Brady right now. But, of course, you would have to put him ahead of him just because of the accolades. And honestly, you don't really have any debate for them truly being better than Josh Allen. You just got to give props to the accolades that they all have amassed over their career. So, to me, Josh Allen is just on a tear right now. He's going to get his MVP this year, 9 times out of 10 if he stays healthy. I'm scared of those Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna just say that. I said this at yesterday's episode that they came out and looked like the super team. These super teams that we all talk about in the NFL. I remember it first started with the Eagles, then it came back around to another team that picked up a bunch of superstars. Even the Bucks 2 years ago, they were supposed to be, oh, y'all stacked, y'all got Shady McCoy, y'all got Leonard Fournette, Tom Brady, Antonio Brown. They still didn't look like this. They still had to just start running the ball to get where they wanted to get, and that's to a Super Bowl ring. So, for me, these Buffalo Bills are very scary, and Josh Allen, I would still give the slight edge to Patrick Mahomes, but Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the game right now and the best player in the NFL right now. He is just shredding defenses up. He just has to finishes it off this season with at least a Super Bowl appearance. This dude is the best in the game, man. He's the best in the game. He's making it all come together. So, tip my cap to Josh Allen. And I had this debate with my cousin before about Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson. And I was saying Lamar Jackson was better because he had the MVP. And it's still close, you get what I'm saying? But Josh Allen, ever since he took that leap into being a more consistent, accurate passer, has just ran away with it. And then you think about his size, his skill, the team they put around him. I think that's the one thing that is lacking for my guy Lamar Jackson, is just that those surrounding pieces. Like you need that dominant number one. Now I'm thinking Rashard Bateman can turn into that, but yeah, Josh Allen is taking advantage of what the Buffalo Bills have built around him. But let's move on into how true of contenders are the Eagles to win the NFC. I'm gonna say they are real life contenders. You know who the Eagles remind me of? They remind me of my San Francisco 49ers in 2020, where you got a great defense, great defensive line, good D-backs that can make plays on the back end. Then you have a dominant running game and a dominant offensive line with maybe not the most accurate quarterback, definitely not a top 5, top 10 accurate quarterback, but he's an adequate quarterback. And the element that Jalen Hurts brings that Jimmy Garoppolo didn't is that run and that swagger effect. You feel like when he throws that deep ball, boom, and he stares at the sideline, the Eagles feel that. You feel what I'm saying? Like his confidence resonates throughout the entire team, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So they are true contenders, and they are scary in that NFC because they know what their identity is. And the simple fact that Jalen Hurts brings that element of the run means that the passing game is going to be so much easier because you have to stop the run. You can't let Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts just pound you all game. So you're going to have to play one-on-one with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So the way they've constructed that team, Nick Sirianni, the coach, oh man, tip my cap to the hometown Philadelphia Eagles, man. For y'all to turn around what seemed to be, y'all blundered, y'all Super Bowl team, y'all kind of just revamped it because y'all crushed Carson Wentz's confidence, but y'all drafted this Jalen Hurts whose confidence never wavers. I don't care what this man go through. He is walking around with his chest out. You feel what I'm saying? That's the best attribute that he has, especially as a young quarterback in the NFL that's not too accurate. But he knows his game. He knows how to play his game, and he doesn't put his team in tough positions. Even the interceptions, it's like he don't be throwing like interceptions in his territory. Like he be taking his shots. I really like what I've seen from the Philadelphia Eagles Monday night, and I think they're a true contender in the NFC. I'd say top 3 team right now in the NFC. You feel what I'm saying? And possibly the scariest right now because everybody else has issues as far as the NFC goes. So yeah, the Eagles are scary right now. Watch out for them boys. To move on, before we move off of the NFL, let's talk about my ex-San Francisco 49ers linebacker Navarro Bowman finally getting an opportunity to become a Hall of Famer, being a nominee for the 2023 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Navarro. I hope he gets in. My remembrance of Navarro Bowman is just dominance with Patrick Willis. He and Patrick Willis were the 2 best inside linebacker duo in the history of the game. They were just dominant, utterly stuffing the run. I remember one year we didn't give up a rushing touchdown until I think the last game of the season. Like they were just flying around the field, causing havoc. And Navarro Bowman was just the perfect complementary linebacker to one of the greatest linebackers in the history of the game, and that's Patrick Willis. I remember he recovered the fumble in New York against New York in the NFC Championship game where they called Ahmad Bradshaw down by contact. He was still up. If they had the rules now, we would have went to 3 straight Super Bowls with Jim Harbaugh because they gagged us in the NFC Championship game against the Giants. Then we went to the Super Bowl. Then they gagged us in the NFC Championship game against the Seahawks, in which they said again the running back was down by contact and he wasn't. Navarro Bowman scooped that fumble, broke his leg on that play, and that was kind of the end of the Jim Harbaugh era. But yeah, man, I'm super excited for Navarro Bowman for getting this opportunity, and it's much deserved. Had an awesome career for my San Francisco 49ers. Now to move on, let's finally talk about some baseball. You call this the MadMizzy Sports Morning Show. You got to bring some baseball into it. You feel what I'm saying? America's pastime. They've been playing baseball since Christopher Columbus committed genocide on the Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? They played a baseball game right after that. Boop. Home run, you feel what I'm saying? So for Aaron Judge to be only the 6th player in the history of baseball to hit 60 or more home runs, I know today's era is the parks are smaller, but you got to think about also today you facing a lot more pitchers. You face some pitchers. All right, once they see that they not doing too good, they getting them out of there. They pitching around you more. It's a lot more in today's game on the mental side of trying to stop a dude from doing this. That's why it's so impressive that this man is just shattering this record right now. Well, not shattering. He's 1 home run away from the AL single season home run record held by Roger Maris. So tip my cap to Aaron Judge. Like I said, they've been playing baseball since slavery. You feel what I'm saying? They had the slaves out there painting the lines on the field while they was playing baseball in the cotton fields. You feel what I'm saying? So for him to have this accomplishment in this sport as a biracial athlete in this sport, tip my cap to you, and I hope that you hit 70. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many games is left, but hopefully he absolutely obliterates the record. Shout out to Aaron Judge. Now, before we end it off, let's talk about the GOAT. I always talk about the 3 kings of tennis: Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, and of course, Roger Federer. And Roger Federer has announced last week that he will be performing in his final match this Friday. I just want to say what a career. Thank you to Roger Federer. And He is one of the greatest athletes of this generation. You think about, like I said, the three kings in tennis, they are up there with Tiger Woods. They're up there with LeBron James. They're up there with Tom Brady. They're up there as far as what they meant to their sport, to their craft, and the success that they garnered in those years. It's just a joy to have watched sports in this era, to see some of the dominating and high level competition and these rivalries. These rivalries have driven these sports to heights that we thought we'd never see, because these athletes are fully invested, and that's what we as fans, well, me as a fan, that's the number one thing that I love the most. Is just like, I'm not even the biggest Tom Brady fan. When you hear this man saying, when you hear other athletes saying this man in the offseason wasn't drinking beers, because that's how focused he was on wanting to be great, wanting to be generational, that's the stuff that hits me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So to see how invested these athletes were and to see the results of them investments, I just want to say thank you guys, and I hope y'all have just as much success in y'all second careers as y'all did in y'all first ones. That's for Tom Brady once he calls it wraps. That's for LeBron James, Mr. Baldy LeBron James, once he calls it done. That's for Roger Federer once he calls it done. Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Serena Williams, she hinting at coming back. So for all of y'all, I hope y'all have just as successful or just as rewarding second careers as y'all did in y'all first careers. Tip my cap to y'all. Y'all know what it is. MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, #1 growing morning sports show out right now. Like, comment, share, subscribe, alert, listen. MizzyWorld Entertainment, gang.